I get the same feeling, so I'm coming day and night.
Can you fly, Bobby?
Can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
She's already contaminated by this odd substance.
Jesus wept.
I want you to get up right now, and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Hey.
What's up?
Just eating a sandwich.
It's not freezing as much in real life.
Oh, good. Okay.
Can you guys hear us? Is anyone there? I guess I can.
Can you talk?
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I can. Look at us. We did technology.
We did technology. So yeah, this has been a time today. So we don't really have all the equipment set up as normal. That's why Casey's on the freestyle mic. Oh.
I feel really official with the freestyle mic. I didn't know that. Is that actually what it's called? Is that just what you're calling it?
That's just what I'm calling it.
It's gonna be the freestyle mic.
And
we're freestyling tonight. We don't really have a plot. That's not a dumb question.
Hey, Michael.
Oh, stop with the mouth noises, or I will.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but are the Indiegogo Blu-rays for Dr. Deathface going to be autographed? I don't think
that was one of the perks.
But if you request it, then yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. I'm not going to automatically do it, I don't think, for everybody, because it's not written in there, I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, if you, I've had one person send me might have been you. I don't actually remember who it was, because I looked at the email and immediately forgot everything about it other than the request.
He's got good old Swiss cheese memory.
That was weird.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Chris said there's no lag. You are falling behind. You have one job.
I was trying to eat a sandwich and you were like, let's go live, let's go live, let's go live.
Because you scheduled it for 8 p.m. And it was 8 p.m. and you were eating too fucking slow. It's probably because you took 11 years to make the sandwich.
Well, if my fucking wife did her wifely duties and just made me a sandwich the second I walk in the fucking door from a hard day of filming a classic film, then I wouldn't have this problem. And you wouldn't have this problem. The listeners wouldn't have this problem. No one would have this fucking problem. That was Chris. Yeah. So, Chris, you get an autograph. Jay, if you send a little message through the Indiegogo, you get an autograph.
They're actually going to be autographed by me because I'm going to murder Michael before the movie comes out. I'm not good at forging signatures, so I'm just going to sign it.
Oh. Oh. You're disgusting.
Anyway, so y'all don't get married. It's a mistake. It's a really big mistake.
That's the taste of marriage. Don't cringe. You're not even hearing this. You don't even have your fucking headphones on. You're not a fucking professional.
Can you be nice to me? Or I will walk out of this room and then come back and strangle you with this cord. Anyway.
The lady makes a fair point.
What I was going to say is we've got some options for stuff we can talk about.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized the one problem with this setup is I can't get my microphone in. Oh, Ooh. Let's see if I can just. Yeah. All right, I can kind of look at you now. What are some options for us to talk about?
Well, if we wanted to kind of circle back to something we talked about briefly the last time I was here, we could talk about the parasocial relationships between viewers and like media personalities. I see it a lot in like parenting stuff. I'm on the TikToks a lot, and some people are wild. But that's relevant. You also spent the day setting up for a long weekend of Death Face filming. Talk a little bit about how exciting and glamorous the indie filmmaking process is. For example, how long it took to decide what to order for lunch. A while.
So real quick, if y'all could let me know how Casey's mic sounds on the stream, because it doesn't sound very loud on my end, but I could
just scream into it the whole time.
I don't know.
Wake the baby up.
It's hard to say. I guess I could. I don't see my cloud lifter anywhere. Where the fuck did my cloud lifter go? Where's my cloud lifter? Where did it go? Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, hold up. Oh, it's in the cloud lifter. Hold on 1 second. One diddly-o.
I mean, do you want to just actually listen to how it sounds? Because I can just pull up the YouTube video on.
You're just super low.
What if is this better? Talking like this level?
I mean, that's better, yeah. Where the fuck is this even going? Where the fuck? I got all these cables back here. I don't even know where half this shit goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, because that's mine.
Okay, it sounds more like. Oh wait, that is better. Whatever you did.
I didn't do anything.
Oh. I'm sorry, guys. Is this okay if I talk just like this? We're kind of.
What the fuck did I touch? Okay, I think. Okay, all right. I got. Okay. I only have one. It's currently hooked into my mic.
Lena said it sounds like your mic is picking me up.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Is it any better now?
I mean,
would it be a Keene stream without some kind of like horrific technical difficulties? I guess is the question. No, but you could literally just listen to it. That's wax. That's not cheese. That's wax. That's not cheese. That's wax. That's not cheese. Oh God, why is it echoing?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus. All right. Yeah, that's probably fine. If y'all are not hating it, then it's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about what you did today over getting set up for this weekend. Because what's going on this weekend?
We're doing some pickup shots for Dr. Deathface. We're basically what we did today was we set up the lighting and cleaned up the rooms that we're going to be shooting in tomorrow, and just kind of had it set to go. And then after that, I sat down with Roger and Shannon, who are my two primary creative partners on this one. And Roger plays the titular Dr. Deathface. And then we also had another friend / now crew member there with us. And we watched the film as it is, the current edit, which is very rough. And
I think it was smart that you guys went through the rough edit today, so that everybody could kind of see where things were at and what needed to be done this weekend. And hopefully it was like inspirational to them, where they're like, look, we've done this much so far. Let's wrap this baby.
Yeah, so we did that, and then we realized something that we could do today with just us. And I don't exactly know if it worked because I have not actually had time to look at the footage because I just got back. But I should actually probably not have this card in my pocket. I should probably have that on my desk.
I liked the comment above
What was that? Oh, that's some bullshit. That's fake news. Fake news.
Oh, and special guest Ace.
Okay, let me. Up. Oh my god. Oh. Everybody's here on the show today.
So sorry, what did you and Roger do?
Pokey paws. Hello, I noticed you have food in your office, and I would quite enjoy some of that food in this office. So
Ace was had a role in the head. So we've got cast and crew here up in this bitch.
So Roger's mom moved out on Thursday. She lived in their like attached house area.
Like a mother-in-law.
Yeah, it's basically a mother-in-law suite. And so it's totally empty. And so we were like, oh, we could actually turn it into an apartment for a character. I'm not going to spoil exactly what this is because it's part of a bit of a twist in the film, but we needed an apartment that was kind of like not great looking, kind of barren. And so we like threw some, I think we put an air mattress in there, put a little TV, some dumbbells on the floor, stuff like that. And set up another room for a separate thing. It's kind of murdery related. And,
shocking, I know.
And we did a whole bunch of quick little bits and bobs to add into some montage moments. And it was weird because it was, on the one hand, we did less than I expected we would do because I was expecting to do a bunch of like minor shots that didn't require a bunch of people. And we didn't do any of those. But at the same time, we did more than I thought because we did finish cleaning up the rooms and getting them ready, dressing them and all that. And then we also shot some stuff that I wasn't planning on shooting that was more of a like spur of the moment inspiration after watching that rough edit. So it turned out pretty well. We did have a small continuity error that kind of negated a little bit of the footage almost immediately. But it's not, none of it's terribly challenging to shoot. I'm going to see if I can kind of edit around that error when I have it in the old editing bay. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Fuck am I? I'm a professional.
Well, that's all very exciting.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's
Are you feeling a little bit better about it today than you were a few days ago when we talked about it?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I'm glad. This chair's really uncomfortable sitting like this. I'm falling apart.
She's falling apart. She's falling apart. Dee da dee da dee da 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 ba boop a dee boop bow wow.
Boop a dee boop.
Bop bop. What do you want to say about parasocial relationships?
I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting concept to talk about.
It is interesting. I was a patron for Channel 5, the Andrew Callahan YouTube channel. Because I'm very close to my mic. And so they can hear everything I say. Boop, 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 boop. And it was interesting to see that I'm still part of the Discord because even though I ditched the Patreon, you still stay on, you still get the perks. And so I'm still on the Discord technically.
You can just leave.
I know. Well, it's not like he's even on there. Like this is one of those Discords. Unlike our Discord for our Patreon, where I'm on all the time, and my dear wife is on quite a bit.
Sometimes. I pop in and out. I like to keep it mysterious.
The Channel 5 Patreon, and a lot of Patreons for big YouTubers. Meat Canyon's not one of them. Meat Canyon shows up on his Patreon a lot.
Meat Canyon seems really rad.
Good old Papa Meat. That's the name of his other channel.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Or is this like that spider thing?
No, it's true. Yeah. Okay. He has a second channel where he shows his face and stuff. The Meat Canyon channel is just cartoons. And then Papa Meat is like him and like making cartoons and stuff.
I still don't like it.
Anyway. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is I want to fuck Papa Meat. But yeah, Andrew Callahan and them were never on the Patreon. It was just for the fans who gave him money. But it was fascinating to see the reaction to the Andrew Callahan allegations, because it started off like kind of pretty good, honestly. Like there was obviously, you're going to have those people who are like, well, this seems like a convenient time for this to drop and blah, 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 blah. But overall, it was a very understanding and good response to what happened. And within, I would say, 3 days, it turned to chaos.
Oh no.
That place is a fucking dumpster fire nightmare zone now.
Not shocking.
Yeah, not shocking. Damn, Allison. Damn. Oh man. So Casey, have you ever seen Joe Dirt?
I don't think so.
Oh goddamn. Fucking American classic.
I'm sure.
I mean, sometimes you need your Sonny Chiba movies in one room, but then you also need them in another room just in case, because you don't want to, like, sometimes you have that Sonny, like if you have two TVs with two Blu-ray players, for example, you need two versions of every disc that you really love, just so you can immediately pop it in. Immediately. So I don't see a problem here, because Sonny Chiba, the man. My wife's never seen a Sonny Chiba movie. She's seen a movie that Sonny Chiba was in, because she's seen Kill Bill.
I did see Kill Bill.
He was Hattori Hanzo.
Oh, okay. Love Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2.
I don't know why I cannot hear you.
You don't need to hear me.
I know.
You hear me all the time. That's why I tell Oliver when he wants to. There are other kids around. He wants to play with me. I'm like, Jabroni, play with me all the time.
Exactly. Right there. That's it. Oh, parasocial relationships. Brian and I are going to show up to your house this year to make your time.
That doesn't count. See, that doesn't count because, like, we interact with y'all. It's more like what I'm kind of saying. The place I see a lot is there, and I'm gonna say the bad app, and I'm sorry, but I have an addiction, and it's one friend's fault. One friend's fault because she sent me so many, I finally just downloaded it. But anyway, they're parents that like show their kids' lives, which I have some opinions on. And then like people are like sliding into the comments like, "Oh, it's so good to see my babies," and then they just get really weird about it. Like that's where it's weird. Because these children have never interacted with these other people because they're children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I think there's two big types of parasocial relationships that you see a lot. One is the one where there is no interaction really between the two. You have the content creator who is, unlikely to know you exist outside of taking your money. And then you have the one who is more interactive in a way. I should say negative parasocial relationships.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm talking about the ones we're discussing. Like the I'm not going to put this all under an umbrella, but kind of the OnlyFans type where
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, where they are technically interacting because.
Well, it's a similar interaction to when you check out at like a cafe or a clothing store or whatever. The person behind the counter is going to be polite to you. But that's kind of it. Like, I feel like that's similar to like that's where you're going with that kind of, right? Like where people misinterpret that.
Yeah.
Because like when I worked retail and stuff, I definitely had dudes that mistook me just being like polite to flirting. And I was like, please, I do not make enough money to deal with that.
Yeah. So I think just in general, you know, and this is this goes far back. I mean, this is just like someone thinking that I can hear your little ratty ass footsteps, Ace. I mean, if you look at like someone who is like sending celebrities letters, you know, however far back you want to go,
like Stan.
Yeah, like Stan. Yeah, Stan. I mean, it's part of our lexicon now. But I think there's always going to
totally twisted.
Yeah.
I stand this related. No, it's not a good thing. I say it all the time too because I do the slang on accident.
Yeah, all the people I stand are dead. So
that's a new children's book. All my stands are dead.
But I think it's important to, you know, like it's good. It's okay to have like a kind of infatuation with a celebrity or someone like a content creator. But you have to know where it stops, and you also have to know that, or you have to recognize that this is another human being. And that's the big problem you see with like the Andrew Callahan thing, or really any celebrity who has been, you know, canceled or whatever. You know, you see it with Justin Roiland, you see it with Louis C.K., I guess.
I feel like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial brought out a lot. That whole we do not have enough time in the world.
I think the only one you don't see it with is James Franco. I think like no one is going to bat for James Franco.
Yeah, because he just.
Yeah. I just realized that. I'm sure there's somebody, but those college girls, they all wanted a piece of that goblin booty. They don't.
Goblin booty?
Yeah, because he was a Green Goblin.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a Power Ranger Goblin, but you know.
That's not the kind of.
Oh, Masterson. Yeah, no one's going to bat for Danny Masterson from that '70s show.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyway. I guess maybe Scientology. I don't know.
You remember when we got our first leaflet when we moved out here for Scientology? Yeah. We were so excited, and then you bought all those goddamn books at Dragon Con.
Yeah. Actually, the woman we were hanging out with today got asked by James Franco, and she was a little not younger, but younger, to go to his hotel room. I feel like everyone has a story like this. I don't
have any good stories.
No,
except for that one time I asked Doug Bradley for his badge, and then I looked up and he said, "You don't need it," and I was like, "No, I don't." Remember that?
Yeah.
That was.
It's like the grocery store checkout line. There's the checkout person you enjoy, and then there's that mangy bitch who has to comment on your purchase and ask what you're making. But yeah, so I think you just have to recognize that they're people and they make poor decisions like any person would. And some of them are bad people. Some of them are people who are going through a dark time. Some of them, you know, there's
it's nuanced.
Et cetera. Yeah, there's also nuance. Yeah. I think that, you know, there is this weird, like black and white way we look at things where it's either they are God's gift to earth and they can do no wrong and everything they do is great. And then the switch flips because they did something fucked up. And then suddenly they are Hitler incarnate. And that's not always the case. Sometimes people are, yes, very bad. And they deserve everything that's coming to them.
We don't need to fall back into that.
Yeah, but
we talked about that enough last time.
But basically,
we're talking about the other side of it.
Yeah. So but as far as the you know, person giving the money and giving the adulations and what have you, you know, it's just, you know, everybody's a human being. You shouldn't worship human beings.
Probably everybody's a human being.
Except for the reptilians making up the Democratic Party.
They eat babies.
They eat babies. Rubble on their skin.
Like, I think that those relationships can turn into, like, actual friendships through, like, hawking the Discord again. We've got some good people that we've, like, become friends with, and it's all a bunch of cool cats in there. You've met quite a few people in person.
Yeah, I will only go as far as Arizona.
But yeah, no, it's mostly the way people like talk about kids is weird.
Yeah.
That's part of why, like, Oliver is probably online more than he should be because, like, I have Facebook because we have family all over the world.
Shows up on the streams where I talk about pornos. Yeah.
But not, you don't talk about it in front of him. But like the main things that we've agreed on, like we've talked about this, fully clothed, never anything public of him upset or like, in any kind of like heightened state. Because that's not fair to him. If at any point he's like, hey, I don't want to be on the internet, stop putting me on there and take everything down, we would, because it's his life. And I don't think we overshare.
No.
Like he got a little scooter recently, and I posted a picture of him on his little scooter. I say him on his scooter. It was mostly me pushing the scooter.
Yeah. Real quick, let's get some questions taken care of because we have two. I need to. First was David Green. Michael, what cult faves you want to see released on Blu-ray or 4K? So there's really not that many that pop into my mind immediately that haven't hit Blu-ray. As far as 4K goes, like, basically anything that's been on Blue that hasn't hit 4K yet. Like, I would love to see a Shock Treatment 4K. I would love to see a Forbidden Zone 4K.
Is Phantom, does it have a 4K?
Phantom of the Paradise. I would love to see a Phantom of the Paradise 4K. Stuff like that. But, it's stuff that already has quality Blu-ray releases. Things I would like to see. And this is just, like, literally, I looked around the room and I was like, oh, that'll do. But these are two things I would really like to see get Blu-ray treatments. One's a collection. One is a singular title. Strangers in Paradise, baby. Strangers in Paradise is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. And it is a fucking crime that it does not have a Blu-ray or even a DVD release. The best you can do is the VHS. And that's fucked up because I know for a fact there's a print out there circulating. I know for a fucking fact that it exists. And the fact that we have not gotten a proper Blu-ray release, and at this point it should just be a fucking 4K, is a crime against humanity. And whoever's the perpetrator eats babies, allegedly. And then the other thing I would love, and this is just the one I have nearby right now. So this is Jess Franco's Snake Woman. And then this is a bootleg I accidentally bought. I thought it was the real thing, and then it came from eBay and it was a bootleg. Fucking grease. And featuring bonus film Dr. Wong's Virtual Hell. These are both films that come from that very last era of Jess Franco's career, where he was shooting predominantly digitally. There's 2 or 3 in that era that were shot on 16 millimeter, but then went through a video process. So it, doesn't really matter. But they are very bonkers. Some of them are not fun. Like Dr. Wong's Virtual Hell is a bit of a slog, to be honest, unless you really love lame strip teases. But I just really want to see that era released as like a collection of Blu-rays, because right now there's a few DVDs. They're almost all are very expensive to buy. Some are not available. The 2 Al Pereira films, I don't believe are available anywhere. There's a few other ones that are not available. I really want those available. Lena Singh, the Gregoraki Teen Apocalypse trilogy, that would also be fantastic. Araki, I feel like he does not get the respect he deserves. Oh shit, I can't think of what it was called, but he had a show that ran 1 season. And I remember I was there at Sundance when they did the press line for it, and they had a guy in a full alien suit that had like a labia and everything, and it was great. I got a picture with it. It's one of my favorite pictures. It's I can't remember that, but anyway. And I feel like a lot of his stuff needs proper Blu-ray treatment. But I don't have all those titles in front of me and like whether or not they've hit Blu-ray or not. So I can't say for sure. But yeah, there should be like a Apocalypse Trilogy Blu-ray set. Absolutely. let's see here. What else we got? Oh yeah, Myra Breckenridge. That was written by, or at least it was either based on a book or it was written specifically by Gore Vidal. There we go. Who was a very notable political figure and wrote a lot of books, some good, some not so great. He's also the guy that wrote Caligula. Before that was turned into a porno joint, thanks to was it Tinto Brass that did Caligula? Pretty sure it's Tinto Brass.
I don't know any of
it was a given
names.
it was a Helen Mirren joint. It had Helen Mirren, it had Malcolm McDowell, it had a whole bunch of other stars in it. And they shot the film, and then these Italian producers were like, but actually, what if there was porn? And so it's got a lot of hardcore inserts included, and it's already a very dirty film. So if you want to watch porn and also Malcolm McDowell and Helen Mirren in the 80s, I think, like, so banging Helen Mirren, like Helen Mirren still to this day would do, but like peak Helen Mirren. It's good times. Someone probably, oh, here we go. Tinto Brass directed it, but Bob Guccione of Penthouse made it a porn. Thank you. I got my facts mixed up. I forgot about the Penthouse connection. That's the key there, is that Penthouse wanted it to be a porno, which is funny because usually you'd expect the like Italian, although Tinto Brass really only, like, he was more into butts. Really love them butts. Let's see here. I feel like I missed something. I did learn my lesson on that one. I learned my lesson. I didn't know who the fuck he was until I opened up that video, and everybody was like, ugh. And then is Frostbiter as hilariously neato as it looks? I believe it is, yes. I had a really good time with that one. It's one that I do look forward to revisiting when I have time. It's got some issues. There's a lot of there's this, and they explained it in the interviews on the disc, but basically there was a sound guy working on the movie who really thought that this music that I think he produced should be like over the action a lot of the time. And so you have a lot of sequences that are kind of ruined by just like these really not great songs just playing way too loud on the soundtrack, and like over the Foley effects, over dialogue, like just really going hard. And I don't remember the full story because I forget these things as soon as they enter my noggin. I'm getting medicine for that soon.
And I am so proud of you. That came out sarcastic. I'm genuinely very proud because mental health care is really important. Go see a psychiatrist.
Yeah. It's the only adult film I watch over and over in Cuba. Good for you. I need to rewatch Caligula. I haven't seen it since I was in high school, I think.
Just a thought for something we could talk about, not necessarily today, but down the line, that we've kind of touched on before in our personal conversations that we allegedly have outside of this room.
Allegedly.
Mental health portrayals.
Ooh, mental health.
Do they know about the brain spices I have?
I don't think I've ever talked about your brain spices, no.
Oh, so I have bipolar disorder. It's so fun.
It's really true.
It's great. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. And so I get real salty about mental health things in media and how it's portrayed and talked about, and stigmas and all that jazz. At some point, I need you to watch, what's it called? The Serpent's Pit, I think, which is an I don't remember when it was made, but it was basically about a woman who has like regular depression sent to a mental institution, which, shock and awe, made it a lot worse at the time because it was just like, just send her away. But yeah, no, I get heated about it. At some point we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Watching things and researching a little bit. At some point I also need to watch Silver Linings Playbook because you said that was a good portrayal.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I was working at CGI when I saw that, so I don't know how well it's aged.
Oh yeah, and we hadn't really been together that long, so you hadn't seen.
I think it was a good portrayal. I mean, remembering it, but I haven't watched it since it was in theaters. I still have the book because I never gave it back to my coworker.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend actually nails Mania pretty well.
Oh yeah, you know what we should do? We should pull some clips.
Oh yeah.
And we can go through clips.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think this one's for you from CT. Do you really buy that Michael's obsession with adult films is purely for appreciation of film?
Yes.
Have I ever said that? I'm pretty sure I've made references to just like rubbing one out.
Yeah, but
I do. I mean,
we talk about the plot of them too, and
that's
like true. the camera angles.
And,
I have no issues with this weird stash in here. Like, whatever floats your little boat.
Whatever floats your little boat, baby. Whatever floats your little boat, girl.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't.
What's this one? If Severin or someone else would release Twice Upon a Time, that'd be great. I don't think I've seen Twice Upon a Time.
Is it the sequel to Once Upon a Time?
I feel like
the show. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is.
I really wish that Letterboxd was better at everything. Yeah, I haven't seen Twice Upon a Time. I'll make that a priority, okay, Buckaroos? I can tell you. I'll read it. Oh. The funniest heroes you'll ever meet. They came, they saw, they screwed up. It's from 1983. It's 73 minutes. In the world of the Murwoks, where nightmares are made, the evil Botch hatches a scheme to make bad dreams real. Only Ralph and Mumford, misfits from the cheery land of Frivoli, can stop him. This looks fucking rad as shit, man.
Fun. I don't understand it.
It's I think he's saying that it should be like released by Severin Kids.
Is that still a thing?
It is, yeah. They don't do like a lot of releases, but they do put out a few.
That was the weird peanut butter.
Yeah, that was the peanut butter solution. Yeah.
Not peanut butter disaster, like we miscalled it so many times. I
mean, there's still a lot of incest in the ones with stories. And they're pretty good. I mean,
remember that Pirates one we watched? That's not Step Brothers, but that was so fun with that one dude who just like shoot all the scenery.
Yeah, I mean, Pirates is fun, yeah.
You loved it at the time. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but my taste has become more I've you know, that. But no, I mean, Pirates is fun. Pirates is fun. But also Taboo is a fucking masterpiece.
I was just trying to see how close the
sirens
were.
Warner Archive released Twice Upon a Time on DVD, but no Blu-ray. Yeah, that does.
What's the difference? I'm just kidding.
Made me sad, but I still bought it. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never seen it. Then again, I mean, there's a bunch of things I've never seen. Got a huge fucking list of movies that most people have seen that I've never seen. What's that movie I've never seen that you
Remember the Titans?
I've never seen Remember the Titans.
I had to watch it so many times in school, and he's never seen it. And I'm afraid to rewatch it because I feel like the nostalgia I have from it in high school might not be. I don't know. Casey, do you have any Doctor Who hopes and dreams now that Donna is coming back? So, all right. I'm excited for Donna because I love her. I'm all worried what they're going to do because as much as I hate how her arc ended, like story-wise, it was really good. I'm more excited about the change in showrunners. I don't think Doctor Who has been well run overall, really, since.
I mean, I think that first Moffat season is really good.
Yeah. We both have a similar issue where we're really sick of companions being like special.
Oh my god, fucking just.
And I didn't love most of Jodie Whittaker's companions. I would die for Dan.
Oh God, Dan's
Like,
so good. Holy shit.
Absolutely take a bullet for that man.
Yeah, I need more Dan. If they don't bring Dan back, I won't do anything because I'm powerless, but I will say awful things.
And I did like one thing they kind of, spoilers, guys, for the most recent seasons of Doctor Who. I liked the support group. I think that is a really interesting thing to kind of explore more. I would kind of, maybe I'm a bad person, I would occasionally like for them to mention the trauma of traveling with the Doctor because that shit's traumatic. And based on like behind the scenes stuff that we've been getting so far for this next season, the energy seems really good with the new Doctor and the companion who has a cute name and she's real cute. But I like that there probably will not be any forced romance between them because I'm really over that. The only time it kind of worked was Rose initially, and then Rose, she just kept on coming back.
And then they cloned the Doctor.
Billie Piper, nothing. I never want to see her in Doctor Who again.
Yeah, Doctor Who's frustrating.
And I'm kind of mad that when the regeneration happened, Tennant was not in her clothes.
Yeah.
I think he could have pulled it off.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know if that answered the question or made it worse. I'm so sorry. Well, not worse.
We hope that the Doctor and the companion don't fuck.
On screen. I hope they turn it into a hardcore porn on the BBC.
Oh, you're bringing me back around.
Yeah.
Bringing me back around. I just realized the problem with how I have this set up.
Where the camera is?
No, I can't bring Mags. I swear to God, I will make a fucking hat out of you. I can't pull clips onto the main monitor and include sound because my my deck is connected to the laptop.
It's a real janky setup tonight.
This is so janky.
We don't have to worry about it tonight. It's fine. What movies are you most excited to see this year in 2023?
Oh, is that a question?
No. I mean, it is a question, but it's one that I asked you.
Well, let's see. What's coming out? This is something I can actually do. Let's see here. Oh, fudge. I'm not using the Brave browser like I should be.
You should just act the clips out. That would be amazing.
All right. Do. All right. So let's see what we got here. What do we got coming out? January doesn't really count as a month. Oh, Knock at the Cabin, 2023.
Rupert Grint and Jonathan Groff.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen the trailer for this one.
I don't watch trailers.
Yeah, Casey doesn't watch trailers. Yeah, it looks.
Or pay attention to anything.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest.
It's great.
Okay, I want to go see that.
Fucking so good. That trailer. It's M. Night Shyamalan. It's based on a book that I have on the Kindle. Okay. So if you want to read that, I haven't read it yet. I was planning on it. I probably should get on that since it's February 3rd it comes out.
That is sneaking up.
But maybe this is just me, but I'm really excited for 80 for Brady. Have you seen the trailer for 80 for Brady?
If you ask me that every time, this is going to be a 6-hour-long stream of me just saying no.
80 for Brady is the story of a bunch of older actresses, including Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, who of course have their own show on Netflix that my mom loves.
Great. Grace and Frankie.
Yeah, Grace and Frankie. And the whole concept is just that they are these old ladies who really want to meet Tom Brady and various other NFL stars. And so they go to the Super Bowl to meet Tom Brady. And Tom Brady is in the movie as himself.
That sounds fun.
Gronk is in it as himself. And one of them, I think maybe Jane Fonda's character. I don't remember which one, but one of them has written fan fiction about Gronk and published it.
Incredible.
and there's a fuckload of celebrity cameos. It's very geared towards like my mom's demographic, and I really want to get stoned and go see it because it looks bonkers. Does not look particularly good as a film.
But is Marshawn Lynch in it? No, because he's retired. But
Yeah, I mean Marshawn Lynch could be in it. I don't know.
Have you told them about your new obsession and where you got it from? Not obsession, but
what obsession?
Appreciation with him.
Oh yeah, Marshawn Lynch was on Great British Baking Show, like
the American Celebrity Special Edition, basically.
Yeah. And he's amazing.
So funny.
Yeah, he was very bad at cooking, but he was so funny and so charming. And since then, like he was in that oh shoot, the Murderland?
Yes. I think so.
That special on Netflix with Will Arnett. And
yeah, he was apparently in the first season or whatever, which we haven't watched, but he was in the Santa special.
Yeah.
Like briefly. And I want to go back and watch his segment because he is really, really funny. And watching like Prue and Paul try to deal with his humor because they're very British and he is very American. It was
Murderville. Thank you. I don't know if this is true or not, but I will. Another funny thing about 80 for Brady is I don't know anything about football, so it's going to be like all those cameos other than Tom Brady and Gronk are going to be completely lost on me.
What are some others?
Wait.
Amazing.
So, oh yeah, I've heard the book's great. I actually, back to Knock at the Cabin for a second. I really have been enjoying this recent era of M. Night Shyamalan as well. I keep forgetting the names of all of his movies though. The Visit was good, and then the beach one that I can't remember the fucking name of was really solid. I had a great time with that. Anyway, so let's see here. Well, gotta watch Sword Art Online, the movie Progressive Scherzo of Deep Night. Come on.
That was a long title.
That's another one I like, honestly, if it's playing at an AMC theater and I can go see it as part of my AMC pass thing.
I keep forgetting you have that.
That's another one I would love to go get high and go watch because I have no frame of reference for Sword Art Online. Fuck.
Well, now you have more because you clicked on it.
Yeah. Now I'm a fan.
Marlo, which I know you talked about a lot yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I am fucking pumped for Magic Mike's Last Dance. I've never seen Magic Mike. It's very good. I still haven't seen the second one, so I should probably watch that first.
There's a second one?
Yeah. Good things come in threes. That's the tagline for this one.
Is it really?
Yes. So I had no idea this was happening. Steven Soderbergh back in the director's chair. Hell yeah. I'm really excited for him to retire for the 18th time. And they have Channing Tatum back. I mean, it looks great, but like the trailer it was one of the few times a sequel trailer has started, and I had no idea that it was a sequel to anything. And there's a point where Channing Tatum starts to do his like little strip dance for Selma Hayek in her house. And I was like, wait a second. Channing Tatum does strip stuff. I've seen this before. And then it like started hitting, and I was like, oh shit. So it was one of the only times that I've had that like surprise in the theater of a trailer hitting, and I had no idea that it was happening.
That's really fun.
And it looks really good. I love Channing Tatum. I have a weird appreciation for dance movies. I think Step Up, that franchise, is a lot of fun. Like Magic Mike a lot. Love Steven Soderbergh. I mean, love Selma Hayek's tits interacting. Like everything there is primo. So very pumped for Magic Mike's Last Dance. Not terribly pumped for Marlo. Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania. We talked about this a bit with Sean.
We did. Sean Doyle, wonderful person. Read his book. I don't remember the name of it, but he has a story in it. It's great.
He also wrote the novelization for Fatal Future.
He did. He also won an award for the one he was just in.
Yeah, but I don't remember the name of it.
I don't either.
Anyway, find Sean Doyle. Yeah, you can just look it up. But by the way, on Amazon right now, you can buy the novelization for Fatal Future. It's better than the movie. And
Sean is an incredible.
Sean's a great
incredible writer.
Yeah.
One of the funniest. Tales Untold, Mythos Around the World.
Okay, yeah. Tales Untold, Mythos Around the World. Go check it out, guys.
This is the picture.
Right, let me full screen that.
Jonathan Doyle. Don't call him Jonathan. Only I can do that.
I do it.
And Michael. Well, we're the same person.
Oh yeah, Kevin Nash. Yeah. Fucking Magic Mike. That's one. That's a top one. So
yeah, I'm medium excited about Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've kind of stopped getting excited about Marvel stuff because I'm just worried it's going to end up mediocre. I did make a funny joke talking to someone today about it, that Squirrel Girl is going to show up in Phase 11 and she's going to be the end boss that destroys the universe because she got rabies, and that's how the MCU ends.
Wow. I do like Devin Sawa. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is going to be a lot of fun because, again, it's from the director of Down with Love, and Jonathan Majors has an amazing chest. So I think that's enough.
I'm excited for Jonathan Majors to really kick off.
Because all he did in fucking Loki is sit behind a desk. Really.
Yeah, and because he's like going to be, he's in multiple.
In
this phase, which I'm really excited about. To see him kind of stretch his little MCU legs.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to say that. I'm really sorry, Jonathan Majors.
And I think Ant-Man, I think all the Ant-Man movies, like none of them are
they've been good.
Like none of them are the best MCU movies, but they're very fun. And that's enough.
Like I agree with what Allison said. Like I just at this point I feel kind of obligated to watch all of them because if you miss anything, good luck trying to catch up. We talked about this the other day too.
Although oddly enough,
where do we go? Oh, there we are.
Yeah, we died for a second.
Rip.
And then we came back, just like the snap or the blip, whatever.
Yeah. Cocaine Bear. Oh, we're not moving on yet.
No, we can move on. Cocaine Bear. I'm actually going to be doing an episode of Piecing It Together live at a theater at some point. I don't remember the date for that. Talking about Cocaine Bear.
Did you put it in the shared calendar so that we can make sure that we both know when it's going to be?
No.
Okay. I don't know much about Cocaine Bear, except I'm excited because it looks wild.
February 23rd.
You say as you enter it into the shared calendar.
Let me just pop this into the old shared calendar real
Cocaine
quick.
Cub Groans.
That's a good shirt. Actually.
Get out.
Let's see, going to.
I would highlight some of these, but my arms are really short. And I am bullying him to put this. We have a shared calendar because on the iCalendar or whatever, because it was
Cocaine Bear podcast, all caps. Oh, got to do that in Keentown. The start date must be before the end date. Oh.
It's a wonder watching you use technology.
I don't understand how this makes sense. Okay. Add. There we go. It's in. It's in.
You know your mom is gonna text you and be like, "Are you doing cocaine?" So his mom is also on the calendar because when she comes and visits, it's just helpful. And I love her. She can know all of the things. But sometimes she's like, question mark? But it's what is this?
This is Mummies. It follows three mummies as they end up in present-day London and embark on a journey in search of an old ring belonging to the royal family stolen by the ambitious archaeologist Lord Carnaby. Duh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for it.
Huh.
Hey, Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
You still exist.
So it's also they got a Spanish film. Sure, they got like a Spanish film when they redubbed it. So probably not a huge release that one. But yeah, Cocaine Bear. I'm really excited. I think it looks great. I think it's the right level of campy to horror, I suppose. Obviously, it's more funny than anything else.
Isn't it based on a true story?
It is based on a true story. The true story is just kind of sad, but this one, like it's more of a like when you hear the idea of a bear does cocaine, what then happens in your mind? What's the best possible situation as far as entertainment goes?
Because what happens
in real life? It just died.
Don't give animals cocaine.
Stop,
also,
guys! Stop giving animals cocaine.
Probably just don't do cocaine.
Don't do cocaine. I mean, do what you got to do, but I also think it's funny that it's Ray Liotta's last movie. I mean, it's sad that Ray Liotta is dead. That makes me sad, but if Ray Liotta had to die before his time, it's so great that Cocaine Bear is his last film. That's how I want to, like, when I die, I want my last movie to be just like the wackiest bullshit. Like, that's great. Dr. Deathface is not that wacky, so please, no one murder me. Let's see here. I mean, Elizabeth Banks is a solid director, so.
Creed 3.
Creed 3.
I haven't seen Creed 2.
I haven't either, actually.
Yeah, we should both just watch it.
I was very busy at that time.
Scream 6. I need to watch Scream 5.
But Creed 3 has Jonathan Majors' sweet tits.
And Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, she's been the love interest in all of them. And Michael B. Jordan's great. This is his directorial debut, I believe.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. And all the trailers look great. Like, I mean, I have no real concerns. I'm pretty amped for it, even though I, again, haven't watched the second one. Wait, Chance the Rapper. Oh, wait, okay, let's see what high-ranking executive as a family-owned business attempts a hostile takeover and persuades a third of the managerial staff to travel to the corporation's newest regional territory to start a startup rival company. Employees in the new.
Did you?
Oh God. I don't know. I'm high. I'm not high. That's my go-to. What's Sound of Silence? Is this a fun horror movie or is this a bad one? That's a lot of directors. Cursed Radio. What do I know these people from? God, IMDb needs to get its shit together. This is awful. So nothing. I know these people from nothing. All right, cool. That's a good point, Lena. So by virtue of that, since Rocky 3 is fucking bomb.com, Creed 3 is going to be bomb.com. Dope. Let's see here. So Scream 6. This is kind of like the Evil Dead Rises thing, where I'm like, how is it taking them this long to do something like really new with the show, with the series?
Don't spoil anything because I still haven't seen Scream 5.
Well, no, it just takes place in New York City.
That is different.
Yeah.
But I'm warning you.
I'm not going to spoil it. It takes place in New York City. That's it. That's the big difference. That's all we know. Literally, the teaser is the characters on a subway train and seeing Ghostface. That's it. That's the entire teaser. Like, obviously, I'm not going to show you that because it shows characters who survived the first film or the fifth film. But it is. I'm pretty pumped. It's the same team as Scream 5.
And you liked Scream 5?
Yeah, I thought Scream 5 was fucking dank AF. And obviously, the franchise has gone a different direction with Scream 3. But let's just not talk about that. And just, it feels like an obvious thing to set Scream in a big city and like take advantage of that. I don't feel like Los Angeles is really taken advantage of in Scream 3. And so I would really like to see them really take advantage of that. And then, of course, Evil Dead Rises, it's a similar thing. It's, they're going to do it in a high-rise apartment building. Why not? That's such a great idea. It's still an enclosed space, but it's a bigger enclosed space with a bunch of smaller other enclosed spaces within it. And yes, it's basically just Demons 2, but fine. I'm okay with that. Rip off Demons 2. Yeah. Let's see here. 65.
So really quick, before you like scroll down and it just the like last one was inside, I was confused that they were re-releasing the Bo Burnham special like in theaters, and then you scroll down and it's not that.
This looks fucking sick as hell though. That's a great concept. Nemo, a high-end art thief, is trapped in a New York penthouse after his heist doesn't go as planned. Locked inside with nothing but priceless works of art, he must use all of his cunning and invention to survive. Okay. And it's Willem Dafoe. Okay, who's the director? I gotta know. Okay, I don't know who this is. Oh. Well, okay. I don't, all right. Let's see, who's the writer? Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
That looks fun.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued. It looks, I mean, based on the little like trailer clip there, it looks really, really solid. So
we're only in March and it's 9 o'clock. We should speed this up.
Oh, right.
Or I mean, I guess you could keep talking and I could leave.
Well, let's. I can speed it up. 65. It's Adam Driver versus dinosaurs protecting his child.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Shazam: Fury of the Gods looks fine.
I like the first Shazam.
Yeah, I like the first Shazam. I'm not big on the trailer because it seems kind of like
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, that's the problem with doing this. But I mean, I love the director. So yeah, let's fucking go. Let's see the DCEU's remnants fade away as the DCU takes over.
Wait, are they switching it to DCU?
Yeah, because James Gunn's in charge now, and they're completely changing things, which is fun. So exciting. All right.
Anyway, John Wick Chapter 4. Yep.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'll just go watch
Donnie Yen. Fucking hell yeah. Bill Skarsgård versus John Wick. Let's see here.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves. Oh my fucking
That's
God.
one you have seen a trailer for.
Put it into my body, into my veins.
We talked about this last time, right?
I think so. I'm so pumped. Also, I'm just cracking up about the all the OGL stuff with Wizards of the Coast. They came out, they're like, it was just a rough draft, guys. It was just kidding. But no, they were not kidding. I'm very excited.
Oh, The Pope's Exorcist, starring Russell Crowe and Franco Nero. Holy shitting dicks. I need to real quick. Portrayal of a real-life figure, Father Gabriel Amorth, a priest who acted as chief exorcist of the Vatican and performed more than 100,000 exorcisms in his lifetime. Wait, so it's Russell Crowe as Amorth, Franco Nero as the Pope. Fucking slide in. I don't even care who any of these fucking jokers are. I will watch the fuck out of that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Also, I love Super Mario Brothers. Looks fine.
Yeah.
I'm certainly intrigued. And I don't know what Chevalier is. I feel like I've heard about this. Oh. The illegitimate son of an African slave and a French plantation owner who rises in heights in French society as a composer before an ill-fated love affair.
I love a period piece. I love the costume.
So do I. And I love Minnie Driver. So is this who's Stephen Williams?
Oh.
Producer on Watchmen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So he's a TV director. Whenever you have 52 credits, I'm going to assume TV director. 2 episodes of Watchmen. Bunch of great TV and some less good TV, but still cool. All right. That's on my radar now. Chevalier. I'll look more into that later. Renfield looks like a lot of fun. Evil Dead Rise again is just, and Beau is Afraid. Beau is Afraid is probably my biggest, that one I feel like is going to be a top 5 for the year. It's Ari Aster's new movie. Ari Aster did.
And I'm aware of Beau is Afraid.
Let's see here.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Kathy Bates.
Rachel McAdams. Ooh, Benny Safdie. It's a
That should be fun. GOTG V3.
Always excited for another James Gunn vehicle. Fuck the haters. Real quick, Lena had some words about D&D. When I saw the original D&D movie in theaters, we saw a bunch of nerds in front of us trying to figure out their seating order, and we shouted, "Roll initiative" at them. I'm very funny. You know what, Lena? You are funny.
That is very good.
Let's see. Book club, the next chapter. Casey, I know you're a big fan of book club.
What?
I'm kidding. Fast 10 or Fasten. Please don't fuck this up, guys. Please. Fast 9 really broke my heart.
Remember that time, like, we went and saw it with some of my coworkers, and we were the ones that were just like, "Oh no, that wasn't good," and they're like, "It was so wild," and we're like, "No, but it wasn't. It was just wild for the sake of being wild. It wasn't good."
Yeah, I was really
and
upset.
It made me so sad because we were both Fast and Furious apologists. We love the franchise, but like I cried in F7.
Yeah.
I remembered something. I didn't realize that was coming out this year.
Yep. Fast, sooner than I thought.
Action, crime, mystery. Little Mermaid, I will go see.
Yeah, I'm not too excited about that just because it's another Disney live action, and that's been not great, but
still gonna go see it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, fucking give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man.
Can we get a sitter for that? Oh no, I don't want to go with the charity. Never mind. Bye.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. I watched that one trailer that came out, and I do not remember anything from it, but I do like Beast Wars, so sure.
And then there's the totally not problematic, The Flash.
Which I am going to be shocked if that actually comes out on June 16th.
I'm going to be shocked if that comes out. Which is like, it's a bummer because it looks fun-ish, but the whole Ezra Miller situation, like, they are just problematic with a capital P. And I will die mad that movie is coming out and Batgirl got shelved. I talked about this last time. I'll probably talk about it next time. It just makes me really mad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. Elemental looks really good. Always up for another Pixar, even if they are not hitting 100 like they used to. Asteroid City sounds really good. There's been like nothing so far about it, but
Allison, yes. As of right now, at least, they've shifted the date a couple times. They just pushed it up.
Yeah.
After pushing it back.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
Yeah. I really want to know what this is, but I'll look at that later. But yeah, Asteroid City. Who's the director on that one? Wes Anderson. That's why. Yeah. I'm always up for another Wes Anderson movie. Of course, Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny. I've already forgotten.
Yeah. Was he in the last one?
No.
I'll go see this one for that.
I really hope they don't kill off Marion. That's my only real concern because I don't remember anything about her being in it, and they do get married in the last one. So,
I don't care.
But you didn't see the last Indiana Jones?
No, I didn't want to.
Huh. Okay. But I mean, there's a lot of great talent involved in this one, so I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm also a little worried because it's
called the Dial of Destiny. A
little bit. Insidious 5.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Fuck.
There are that many Insidii? Yeah. What's the plural for Insidious? Insidiouses?
Yeah.
Insidioses?
Who's because there's no way it's James Wan again. Wait, Patrick Wilson? Like Patrick Wilson? Patrick Wilson. Okay. Sign me the fuckity fuck up. God damn. They're kids in college, which makes me feel old. Yeah, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, despite having quite possibly the dumbest fucking title. I feel like that's going to be a top 5.
Yeah, July looks like it's going to slap between that and then Barbie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Oppenheimer. We've got just a full onslaught.
That's the Christopher Nolan one.
Yeah.
I do love Cillian Murphy.
Like
Cillian
Murphy. that I really want to do a double feature of Oppenheimer and Barbie. Oh my God. That's a lot of movie to deal with in one day, but I really want to do it.
Which would you do first?
See, I feel like it has to be Oppenheimer then Barbie.
Well, that's probably
because you want to end with the best.
Remember when we did a double feature with Les Mis and what was the other one?
I don't remember.
What did we watch with Les Mis?
I don't remember.
But we ended with Les Mis, and that was a mistake.
Yeah. I think that Oppenheimer then Barbie is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, and then the Marvels, which I also keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way forgetting, because I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's wild. We haven't really gotten anything about this yet.
Well, because they're pushing Ant-Man.
Oh, that's right.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. Oh my God, there's so much fucking Marvel.
But that's not counting any of the shows that are probably coming out next year. I don't even remember what shows we're getting.
Guys, do you remember when we only got like one comic book movie like a year?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
It is so oversaturated.
We were spoiled.
Like, and I like comic books and I like comic book movies. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm good. I am cautious. I didn't really care for the first Meg, but I'm curious to see how this goes. I don't even know what's going on here. It's animated, so who knows? But I do like Ninja Turtles, so we'll see.
Is Gran Turismo like based on the game?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how you make a story out of Gran Turismo, but
like I loved that game, but it's a car game, but it's David Harbour and
oh, Orlando Bloom, Jimon Hansu. God damn. Got Haunted Mansion coming out with Jared Leto as the Hat Ghost. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I didn't get to go on that ride. If you remember, because we accidentally traumatized our child when we first got to Disneyland. Because I was like, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean, that'll be really fun and a really chill ride. It's so dark. Poor buddy. No, so everyone else went on Haunted Mansion, and he and I went and bought a little Minnie Mouse car.
I did not realize Ben Wheatley was directing Meg 2. Okay, now it's up there for me. I'm hoping it's not as bland as the first Meg.
Blue Beetle. That's a
Last Voyage of the Demeter is also coming out. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Oh boy. That one's big on my list too.
Okay.
Yeah. Blue Beetle. Cool. I am curious about Blue Beetle because that's one that started so late that I'm wondering if they're going to work it into the new DCU plans. I'm just very curious how that's going to pan out because I don't understand what the fuck they're doing at all.
Do they understand what they're doing?
I honestly think that James Gunn probably has a good idea, but I am wondering like how much of that is hampered by the company that he is working for.
Didn't they're not learning.
No.
Is the problem. They're not learning from their mistakes.
No,
and it's hard to be a DC fan these days. But fun cast.
Yeah. Equalizer 3, Nun 2, Haunting in Venice. Jesus Christ, Expendables 4. No, thank you. Wait, who's directing Expendables 4? Because that can make a difference. Scott, whoa. Oh. Ugh. Act of Valor is good.
Triple X? That's a throwback.
But not the director of Triple X. Just so he did Act of Valor, which admittedly pretty cool. That was where they used Canon Mark IIIs to shoot it. So it was one of the first movies shot on a DSLR. And it was pretty good. And they used actual, I think Navy SEALs or something, as actors in the film. And it's a pretty good action movie.
Did I see that one?
Possibly.
I think we might have seen that one at Cinnabar.
Very possible.
Seems familiar.
But yeah, so that's gonna be a big no from me, dog.
Hey, 50 Cent.
Yeah, him and Sylvester Stallone are really tight, it seems. Let's see here.
Kraven the Hunter.
Yay, don't give a shit. The Exorcist.
But maybe Squirrel Girl will be in Kraven the Hunter.
I don't think she's a Sony property.
She could be.
So
is it? It's a Sony.
There's one reason I'm a big fan of this. Because I'm a big fan of Halloween 2018, and also Halloween Ends. It's a really great movie, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. That boy be playing in everything. I like how they even he's going to be in Ant-Man Quantumania, but not as his character from the previous 2 Ant-Man movies.
Incredible.
Which is the way to do it. Let's see here.
Paw Patrol, the mighty movie. Dune Part 2. I'm excited.
I didn't even know if is one of the greatest directors working today. So
Dune was incredible.
There's a few like interesting things here that I'll have to check out later, but I don't know anything about, so I'm not going to dig into.
What the hell?
What?
The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. What is that?
It's the prequel about oh God, what's the president guy?
Snow?
Yeah, it's about Snow.
I'm so proud of myself for pulling that name out of the dregs of my memory.
Has Bern Gorman and Peter Dinklage and Viola Davis. Just saying, and Hunter Schafer.
And by all accounts, the last it's a good series. I never finished the books. I never finished the movies.
Is this Francis Lawrence again? It is Francis Lawrence. Okay.
Not liking them, but
that's tough. I really like Francis Lawrence. I don't give a shit about Hunger Games. That's a tough one. And I also really like Hunter Schafer. So, oof. That's tough. That's a tough one. Let's see here. Trolls 3, don't give a shit.
Watch that at home. The Hunger Games one, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Some Disney movie called Wish. No idea. Good old Alan Tudyk from the Ashes.
He definitely saw something on a Disney property. And like to keep him quiet, they're letting him be in everything.
Maybe. I mean, he is just a great talent. And he does seem to really be into his voice acting stuff.
It was a murder.
I don't like a lot of these are things that I'm sure I'll have a better grasp of later, but we're so late. Like December stuff, I have no idea what is even happening. I am curious about Fuck Them All, the story of heaven and hell, the making of a ballet, though. Yeah, and then I think and Wonka. I keep forgetting Wonka exists.
What is? I mean, I understand the word Wonka.
It's Timothée Chalamet.
Is it a prequel?
It is indeed.
Fucking stop! God.
There's also.
But I love Timothée Chalamet.
There is a Gremlins 3 on the calendar. I don't believe that's actually going to happen, but we'll see. And then The Color Purple musical, another Halle Bailey property. So she's getting a lot of work this year.
Oh, and we're getting Aquaman.
And Aquaman, yeah.
Are we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are we sure?
I would not be surprised if that got bumped, but we'll see.
Next year?
Yeah. I don't like, because they did all that shit, and then because they added Ben Affleck in, but is he even part of the fucking, like, Henry Cavill's out? Is Ben Affleck still in? Like, part of me, like, I do wonder, like, are they going to do like a Flashpoint thing and do like that kind of like how the comic books reboot things, like the New 52? But at the same time, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
No, and there's so much like controversy involving so many actors in the DCEU, whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah, there's no way this is coming out this year. It's impossible. There's no way. I don't believe this is coming out this year. If this is still in development, if there's no news about it, like, I'm not logged in on Brave. Whatever. I just don't believe it's going to happen.
I need to get off.
All right. Okay, I think that's a good place to end because we've been doing this for an hour and 18 minutes.
Look at us go.
So guys, thank you so much for joining us for this dive into stuff.
And we've got a fun, actually, like, targeted one planned for the next week or so.
Yeah, at some point.
Eventually.
But
this weekend will be spicy.
We've now done 14 days of streams. There will be videos. I know I said that there would be videos and streams. It's just the whole doing Death Face. I'm kind of like sidetracked a bit, but I do have some videos in progress that are happening. Oh boy.
A lot happened at the same time.
This is a project got pushed to February that was supposed to be December, so that's happening. It's nonstop things. But let me know in the comments what you thought of my hot wife.
But only if it's nice.
And let us know what else we should talk about in the future. What would you like to hear us talk about? You need marriage tips? Probably not the best people to go to, but we're
Hey, we have survived.
We have survived.
Moves across the country, or a move across the country, a pandemic, a newborn in a pandemic with no family here. Me being mentally ill.
I spend a lot of time locked in my office.
You also being mentally ill.
Me also being mentally ill.
Yours is more boring though.
Yeah.
Less risk of actual
Yeah, I don't really do much when it comes to my mental illness.
You just have poor time management skills.
That is true. That is true. I do think that once I get on that medication, my output should be better and more consistent.
Wow. What a
for fuck get the fuck out of my office.
Groundbreaking.
Get the fuck out of my office.
No, tell me you love me.
I love you.
I love you too. And I love you. Allison and Lena and Brian and everyone else. Go watch a movie.